Hi, I'm Bobby and I'm in the car, so I'm going to give you my presentation from the car. Yeah, that's just how I'm going to do it. That's how it's going to go. Okay, so you can play my slides with this video and I'll just be talking in the back, so just play the slides with this. So, we're going to pretend like I'm the person at the DMV, right? I'm the mean person at the DMV. And all these elements are coming in trying to get a driver's license. So, my driver's license are 3D, but only if you look at them through the special glasses. So, I have a pair and I brought a pair on my trip just for you, okay? I'm going to get that now. Here are your glasses, your 3D glasses. So, you got to put these on. I'm going to put mine on and we're going to get this show started. So, yay. So excited. I'm just so happy to be doing this. I'm putting on my glasses, my 3D glasses. Now my slides are in 3D. Okay. So the first element that comes in is aluminum. I ask him for his name. He says his name's aluminum. I ask him what's his symbol, what's his zodiac sign. It's AL. So next I have to ask, is he radioactive? Because if he's radioactive, I'm not giving him a license. Thankfully, he's not radioactive, so we will not have radioactive people at the wheel. I ask for his digits. The first digit in every digit is the atomic number. His atomic number, number 13. Next, his atomic mass in molar units. He is 26.982 moles. He's a slim mole. Then, his valence electrons. He has 3. Okay, cool. I put that as the next digit. So my digits are like a phone number for him, right? And then finally, his electronegativity in the Pauling scale. He has a 1.61 electronegativity. So there is that. Next, I ask him, is he edible? Because if he's edible, then we can't have that. He is, which is weird. He tells me that he can be found in a lot more foods than you think. There is aluminum in some chocolates. I'm not eating any aluminum chocolate. Now we have his odor. He does not have an odor. I smell him. He smells fine. He is used in natural deodorants, so there's that for you. And then he's used in cans, foils, utensils, and airplanes. He's a very diverse kind of guy. He comes in, he's got on a foil jacket. He's pretty cool. And then something I can do to remember him is all cans are made from aluminum. AL, all cans are made from aluminum. Okay, now go to slide 2. Follow along. So, go back. Just kidding. Aluminum is a solid, like in foil and cans. Aluminum is a solid. He's in the state of solids, Dominican Republic. Now, the next guy comes in. His name's Arsenic. His name's Arsenic, and he is interesting. He looks like he's up to no good. He tells me that he can be used in poisoning and doping people. He can be put into a drink or a concoction. He can be used for bronzing or glass. So while we're on the subject of his interesting details that the police can use to define him because he's up to no good, his odor, I smell him. He is hot and sweating, so he smells terrible. He smells like garlic. The whole DMV stinks. Now I'm mad and I'm going to go even slower and make everybody else have a slower day. Then, finally, I'm just going backwards up my list. Is he edible? I ask him, is he edible? You can eat arsenic because that's what he's used for. He's used to poison. You can eat it. You're just going to have poisoning problems and you're going to need a trip to the ER. I hope your arsenic dinner is worth it. Now we have his name. I know his name at this point, so I type it in. His name's Arsenic. His symbol is AS. That's his zodiac sign. He's compatible with AU gold because he's an A. Is he radioactive? If he's radioactive, he can't drive. So he's not radioactive, thankfully, so I can give him the license. His digits, atomic number is 33. His atomic mass in moles is 74.922. He's a little bit fatter than aluminum. He has 5 valence electrons, and he is electronegative of 2.18 Pauling. Okay, and then he says that he is vibing in a solid state of matter. He's used in concoctions, grounded up or blended into be poison or something. So that's why he chose the poison picture. Also, his background, I'm fully aware that arsenic is not green. So, but he wanted that green poison background so people could remember that he was used to poison. So that's why he's vibing with the green card. I asked him, how could I remember him? What can I do? And he said, never put a spooky drink, a spooky juice in your Sprite, because his symbol is AS, so a spooky. Make sure you keep your 3D glasses on so you can see this presentation in 3D. Now, go to the next slide. We have Miss Iodine comes in. She's vibing in her pretty pink little outfit when I take her picture. She tells me that her name is Iodine, and she said it just like that in that tone of voice. And I asked what's her symbol, and she just says I, because she's a female boss, right? So she just needs one letter. She's an independent female. I asked if she's radioactive, and she is not radioactive, so she can drive, of course. And then her digits, her atomic number is number 53. So that's her number, 53. She's right next to 54. Her atomic mass is 126.9. So females carry more weight than boys, so I understand that. Her valence electrons, she tells me she has 7. She has 7 kids at home waiting for her to finish this, and I've got to go fast, but I'm a DMV person, so I'm taking my sweet time. And her electronegativity is 2.66. She tells me she's vibing in a solid state of matter, and she's a diatomic element. She's diatomic. She's special. She's different. She's quirky. I have to go through my preliminary questions before I can issue the license to her. Is she edible? Yes. She's a mineral. The flamingos eat her. It turns them pink. Raccoons cannot eat that. It makes them aggressive. But people can eat it, and they need to eat it because you can have an iodine deficiency. That's why she chose the iodine deficiency as her background for her license. It can also be found in seaweed and dairy. So I probably have an iodine deficiency because I don't eat seaweed or dairy. I sniff just to check if she has an odor, and she stinks. She's pungent. She smells like stale shrimp that's been left out for 100 years. She smells awful. She needs to get some of aluminum's deodorant. And then her use, she tells me that she makes flamingos pink, which we've been known. And then she's used in thyroid hormones, and she's used in pregnancy to develop the brains and the bones of the babies. So she's a developer. She's a mama. Okay. I asked how could I remember her, and she says I could die without my iodine. Her symbol is I, so I. You see my eyebrows? I could die. She's in a solid state of matter, just so we're clear. Next we have Mr. Osmium comes in. Now, I am unfamiliar with Osmium. He has not been to this DMV before. He's a new local. Okay? I asked him his name. He says Osmium. Just like that. And then I ask him for his symbol. It's OS. Like Dr. Oz, but with the S. So he's Dr. Oz. Is he radioactive? If he's radioactive, I'm not issuing him a license today. He is not radioactive. He is getting his license. He passed his driver's test, unlike me, the first time I took it. His digits, his atomic number is 76. His atomic mass is 190.23. He's a little bit overweight, in my opinion. His valence electrons, he has 8 of them. And then he has 2.2 electronegativity. That's his electronegativity. He is vibing in a solid state of matter. And then he is edible? No, he's not edible. Is he edible? No. Unless you want to eat metal, which is strange. We don't do that. He has a bad odor. He smells awful. It's a very distinct smell. You only smell it once. It's the osmium smell. He has his own osmium funk. He needs aluminum deodorant along with Miss Iodine. He's used to make the end of fountain tip pens, and then he's used in needles, so I don't like him that much, but he's already kind of rude. He's used to make instrument pivots and electrical contacts. I ask, how can I remember you, sir? And he says, the boss, the boss wants an osmium ring. And that is what she gets. So, osmium can also be used in jewelry, but I didn't put that down because I thought he was too ugly to be a jewel. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for coming to my 3D DMV. I hope you kept your glasses on the whole time. And I apologize that my DMV is mobile, but that's just how it is right now. That's the times of 2020, the pandemic. Also, make sure you're wearing a mask. I have one. But I'm a DMV person, so I'm ignorant, so I'm not going to wear one. Alright. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you for watching my presentation.